Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Renee Box Young. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, showing your support, tuning into the lives, commenting in the comment sections of the videos, tuning into the premieres in real time, chatting away there, collaborating with me in the lives and the flash lives. I really appreciate you all, man. I just definitely, I just appreciate your support, man. Subscribers since day one. The recent subscribers, welcome, man. Welcome to Renee Box Young, ladies and gentlemen. This is a platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, and simply talk about the sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature fashion. Gotta make that clear, We don't do drama here. This is a no-nonsense platform. I'm gonna put it that way, right? And I appreciate you, man. If you love the sport of boxing, I cover other things also, BKFC, other news, things of that nature, but mainly boxing. So, this is a platform for you, definitely, and welcome. I want to talk about Erislandy Lara. The thumbnail visualizes, what I want to say and what I want to, project in this aspect, in the sense of what Erislandy Lara is talking about, okay? We're going to get to a couple things, and I want to delve into certain aspects and other points in the sport of boxing intertwined with what I want to say in this video, okay? It goes much more than just what Erislandy Lara said, okay? First and foremost, man, Erislandy Lara, everybody knows the story. Everybody knows the story concerning his skill set, really talented, skilled fighter. Moved up to 160. Congratulations, to Erislandy Lara and his win. When it comes to fights that I don't cover, okay, I got to make this clear. When it comes to fights that I don't cover or, lead-ups to fights and I don't cover them, it's for a reason, okay? It's for a reason. It's for a couple reasons. One, because it's a fight that I'm not interested in because it's like I see through it, I know who's going to win, lopsided matchup, and there's no reason to cover it. Two, or another reason to why I don't cover fights is because it's not like, top-notch caliber, competition. It may sound the same as the last reason I gave, but, A quick example, like Parker versus Chisora. I didn't even mention it. I didn't talk about that at all, man. I did a year ago when it was originally supposed to go down, but the whole Corona stuff, postponed it. And then Parker, the spider bite stuff, and then after that, he got injured. I don't know, man. I don't really care too much about it. I understand. I hope he's well. He's well. That's the important part. He's well. He's healthy. That's good. But it was just way too long, man. The wait was way too long. Back then it was like, okay, cool, and I wanted to cover it, and I did to a certain degree. But now recently, the whole build up to Parker versus Chisora, the promotion and stuff, I didn't cover it, man, because I was like, I don't care about that fight. With all due respect to the fighters, because they are, in my humble opinion, they're mediocre heavyweights, C level, maybe D level heavyweights, and I don't really care about that. I'm just not interested in it. That's all. That's just my perspective. That's just my perspective. That's all. Okay. No offense to anybody. No offense to those who may be rocking for them and who were excited about the fight and saying, oh, it's going to be a war, and you saw the fight. If you did, I didn't, because I knew what was going to happen. I knew Parker was going to have a hard time against an old, way out of prime Chisora. Chisora was going to gas out like he did with Usyk, and I heard he gassed out like in the first couple rounds, man. It wasn't even worth watching in my humble opinion, So that's another reason why I don't cover fights. You see, and the reason why I didn't cover the Erislandy Lara against this Lamada, I don't know what his name is, all due respect, Cornflake guy, it was just a lopsided fight. What was the point of watching it? I heard he got knocked out in the first round. I saw the highlight of it. It's like, what's the point of watching it, man? I knew it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was going to happen, okay? That's the reason why I didn't cover this fight. Hey, but congratulations to Lara. His skills, you know, knocked this kid out. And so this was at 160, right? His first fight, if I'm not mistaken, at 160, moved up. I made a video months ago talking about he was going to move up to 160, right? And he did. Fought this guy. And another thing I want to say here, okay? Another thing I got to make clear here. To me, it's a joke, okay? And like I said, no offense. You see, this is the thing here we got to make clear here. When it comes to speaking honest, humble opinions, you know what I'm saying, in a mature fashion, don't get it twisted that it's hating, okay? It's just my honest, humble opinion, and you know, there's validity to what I say. You know what I'm saying? And it's no offense to anybody, so you know, don't get that twisted. You know, people get that twisted. You don't have the maturity. Just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Community here, and that's what I love about the community. Community understands the approach of this platform. We're mature folk. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen here are mature, so it's all good. Y'all know what I do, okay? So this is no offense to Lara, but it was a joke, man, that he got a belt by beating this Cornflake guy. You know, I mean, what the heck? I don't even want to try to look at the rankings. I don't care about that right now. You see, I've said this time and time again, ladies and gentlemen, that just because a fighter has a belt, I've said this so many times, but it's important to say it again because of the new listeners, new subscribers, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks so much for supporting. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta make this clear for those who may not understand my approach or mindset or perspective. And I got all my videos and lives that back up what I say. You know what I'm saying? What I've been saying for a minute. When it comes to certain fighters getting belts, man, the way they get these belts sometimes it's not. There's not much merit to it. There's not much merit to it. In this case with Lara, and I know there are a lot of complications and complexities concerning how fighters get certain belts, okay? There's a quick example I want to push out there, and it's a totally different case. Now, we've got to make this clear. It's a totally different case. We can't categorize or generalize it. It's the same with everybody who gets belts, quote-unquote, an easier way than others, okay? For example, Haney. Devin Haney at 135, right? He has that belt, the WBC belt, okay? Which makes Teofimo Lopez he's not undisputed. Gotta make that clear. We understand that. Everybody knows that now. By now, if nobody receives that or understands that, then they really don't know about the belts and divisions. I'm sorry, the sanctioned bodies and undisputed. What undisputed means, but Haney, he has that belt. Fighters don't want to fight him. Okay, they don't want to fight him, and that he got that belt because how he got it. The champs don't want to fight him. Let's just make that clear. Okay, that's clear, and I understand he got the belt like that. But in this case with Erislandy Lara, and in other cases, right, he moves up to 160, fights this Cornflake guy, and he got a belt for that? It's like, what? I think that's nonsense, man. I'm not taking anything away from Erislandy Lara and his skill set, you know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show that sometimes the buffoonery in boxing, okay? I just want to make that clear. You got a belt by fighting this dude at 160? Oh, I mean, come on, whatever. But hey, hats off to him. So let's get to hear what he's saying. BoxingScene.com. Okay, link in the description. You check it out. Yeah. Okay. So it says here, unless he is offered. So here we go. Erislandy Lara's move to middleweight division might not last long. Okay, because why? Because Lara said, if it's up to me, I'll fight Charlo, Castano winner next. That's my #1 fight. So he's shooting for, I don't know. He went up to. I don't know, man. So he went up to 160. Apparently, just to go snatch that belt an easy way, easy route to get a belt, and then go back down 154. It's like, it looks like that was his objective in doing that. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was his objective. Personally, I don't want to get too much into it. I'm gonna break it down a little bit more, but let's continue here. So unless he is offered a high-profile fight for substantial purse. Yeah, it's all about the money. We know that, right? So that's the thing. At 160-pound limit, Lara likely will move back down to the junior middleweight 154 division for his next fight. I mean, that's another point here. That's what I wanted to talk about later on in this video. But it says here the 38-year-old. Okay, so he's old, man. I mean, you know, he's up there in age, man. I've been saying this time and time again, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying this for a minute. I've been saying this for a minute about his age, about Lara's not, I know a lot of people highlight, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to highlight Lara against Canelo, but that was freaking a gazillion years ago. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but it was, I mean, when it comes to boxing, it's a long time, okay? When it comes to an active fighter, you go back when he fought Canelo, it was a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get over that. It's long gone. It's in the cemetery. It's 6 feet deep. It's been 6 feet deep for years. You know, I know boxing community wants to highlight that, and you know, oh yeah, he did pretty good against Canelo. He controversially won, but you know, that was a long time ago, and that was it's just over. It's over. It's done. It's dead. It's gone. Gone with the wind. You know what I'm saying? It's been up in smoke. That's why I don't talk about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know, you get to recent, and I've been saying this, you know what I'm saying? You get to recent. Okay, let's get to his box rec real quick. I want to stop there with the age thing, okay? Boxrec.com, link in the description, you already know. Okay, so I've talked about this for a minute. Ever since he fought Hurd, you can see that since he fought Hurd, man, it's just been like a down thing. It's been going down for, you know, it's going downhill for Lara concerning his performances. He steps up to competition. He steps up to top-notch competition, you know, like Hurd. At that time, Hurd, man, you know, I don't know about now recently. It's, you know, talks are him coming back. I don't know the dude he's fighting, whatever. But, you know, at that time when Lara fought Hurd, you know what I'm saying, he did all right. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Lara, you know what I'm saying? He fought his heart out, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then he got this decision here, you know, if I'm not mistaken, it was a draw against Castano. You know, he beat Alvarez. Yeah, of course he's going to beat Alvarez. Vendetti. So getting back here. So we'll get back to the article here. So it says, you know, so he wants to leave. Okay, so it says it here clearly in the article. When he knocked out huge underdog. And I like how the article says it. I typically try not to incline too much, okay, on what articles say. Because sometimes they do biased talk. And their language, the way they articulate, the way they, you know, sometimes it's biased, okay? Let's be factual, come on. Let's be factual, okay? Sometimes the way certain articles and media write journals or what have you, and write articles, they kind of bias. They're kind of speaking in biased fashion. But this is true, though, what Boxing Scene is saying, the way they word it. Yes, Thomas LaManna was a freaking big underdog. And that's why I don't understand. That was for a belt, okay? It was then vacant. It was a WBA. Okay, it's a vacant belt, but like, dude, you're fighting this guy to get a belt. It's like, come on, that's a joke to me, okay? That's just a joke. All due respect, but whatever. To win, then vacate. You see, I don't understand that. I guess he just went up there just to get a belt, to look nice, to get a belt. You know, we see through these things, man. I mean, I don't mean to make this a rant or anything like that, but we see through this in the sport of boxing, man. We see through this. That was not a freaking championship level caliber fight, okay? I'm not going against Lara. I'm going against the freaking nonsense in the sport of boxing, okay? That was not a championship caliber type fight. It was a joke, okay, to me. Humble opinion. Respect to Cornflake Kid. You know, you stepped up to the plate to fight Lara. You know, Lara did what he had to do. It was a great performance, you know, but that, yeah, a belt, whatever. But now Lara wants to vacate. I don't understand that, but whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It is what it is, you know. To go down, he wants to go down now, and the Southpaw still owns the WBA super welterweight title. Okay, fine. And he wants the Jermell winner next. I mean, and he says if it's his choice, if it's up to Lara, right? He's saying it directly here. I'll fight the winner of you know, Charlo Castano next. There's no question about it. In my opinion, this is what's going to happen. Okay, this is what I think is going to happen at least. I think Charlo's not even going to pay attention to Lara, man. You know, I don't even think he's going to pay attention to Lara. And Lara continues to say it's a hard fight. Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight. No, it's not, okay? Sorry, man. Sorry. It's not a 50-50 fight, man. Why, okay? Let's break it down. And this is what a reason why I want to make this video, okay? I respect Lara's heart for doing this, but if he wants to, but it's not It's not a 50-50 fight, ladies and gentlemen. I see it 60-40 or maybe 70-30. I incline more to 70-30. You know, Jermell Charlo versus Lara. That's how I see it more. According to Lara's perspective, it's 50-50. It's not 50-50, bro. It's not 50-50. You know, I think Lara's defense will get him. It will help him out. It definitely will. I'm not saying it won't. But Jermell's a train right now that you're not going to stop, man. You're not going to stop him. You know, the type of opponents Lara has been facing, it's not going to cut it, bro. Your last tough competitive fight was Heard, in my humble opinion. After that, Castano, yeah, but Lara, it's not 50-50, man. Okay? No, it's not. And then he says here, I trained with Charlo for a lot of years. Yeah, that's great for you. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but you know, these fighters sometimes can say what they want, but I see through this stuff, man. This is what I want to get at. I see through this. I mean, I personally think Charlo's gonna ignore Lara, man. Or maybe he won't, right? I just think that. He's gonna be like, Lara, who are you, bro? Get out of my way, man. Get out of my way. Get out of here. I just, you know, that's how I see it, at least. You know, he says, I felt I beat him clearly, talking about Castano, and he wants to do it again, yeah. So he says, this is what I want to focus on also. I still want to make a lot more history in the sport. I still have a lot left, and I'm looking for big fights. I'm looking forward to securing my future. Well, what he wants is money. I mean, I understand that. He just wants to make a big bags before he leaves the sport, you know. I just want to fight the best guys. I don't care if it's 160, 154. I'm hoping to get some big names. You know, at the point, Lara's age right now, man, he's not nearly the same as before, ladies and gentlemen. He looks nice. He looked really amazing against Lamont, or against that Cornflake guy. But look at who it was, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the guy. Look at Cornflake, man. All due respect, man, but look who he's facing. Of course he shined on him. You know, but he didn't necessarily shine against Vendetti. I know styles make fights, but he was supposed to shine against Vendetti like he did against Lamont. I'm not saying he should have knocked against whoever, Cornflake guy, okay? I'm not saying that it should have been a one-round knockout when he fought Vendetti. But you know, Lara should have shined on Vendetti, man. He didn't. He was taking it easy. He was trying to look nice in there with his defense. I mean, but you can't. Okay, my point in this, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be able to look. You're not even going to look nice against Jermell Charlo. That's what I'm trying. That's my point in this. 38-year-old Lara, man, you're not going to look nice against Jermell Charlo, man. To a certain degree, you will. It's going to help you out. The defensive skills is going to help you out to a degree. But Charlo's going to take you out, man, Lara. That's just my humble opinion, man. And I see through these things, man. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I really doubt this. Mark my freaking words on this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Please mark my words. I kind of see Lara like, and it's not the same, but to a degree, I see a parallel to a certain degree, or a similarity, at least, I can say. A certain similarity between Lara and Triple G. I don't even want to mention right now the name. I was going to make another video on it, but I might as well say it here. And this is what I was talking about earlier at the beginning of this video, what I want to touch up, another point. I kind of see Lara in the position that Triple G is in right now. Who knows how the heck old Triple G is right now? He's around 38 too, you know. I mean, Triple G did awesome stuff, you know, in his career. I'm not taking anything away from Triple G, man, you know what I'm saying? But I've been saying for a minute that he should retire for a reason, okay? Because Triple G, he's way over the hill now, okay? I've been saying it for a while, okay? Because I've seen it, and I've broken that down in other videos, in live sessions. And I see Lara in that same, you know what I'm saying, boat. Triple G, man, he's going to fight some dude, I don't even know. At least I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing that he's going to fight some dude, I think his name's Falcoa, something like that. I mean, it's like, dude, you're Triple G. Just leave, bro. And what I'm trying to say here is because Triple G, he can't make it against top-notch competition. He can't. However the heck they want to hype him up on social media, however the heck they want to, I don't care, you know? I see through it. That's what I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen. I see through this. And with Lara, I see through all the, you know, his talk, him saying that, you know, Jermell Charlo, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, he's not going to look good at all against, you know, to a degree he might, but I think Jermell Charlo is just going to look over Lara. He's going to be like, what, man? You calling me out? Get out of my way. Get out of my face. And Jermell Charlo probably will take the fight. I don't think he will. I personally think he's going to ignore him. But Jermell Charlo is the type of dude that if you call him out and you're stepping up to him, he'll fight you, but at the same time, I feel he'll probably look over him and just get out of my face, man. That's how I think. You know, it's like, dude, get out of Jermell's face, man. I mean, he just wants to make, you know, I think that Lara just wants to make the big bags before he retires. He just wants to make money before he leaves, man. He just wants to make big bags before he gets out of his sport. Because he's up there in age, guys. Come on now. He's just out of here. He's out of the sport, man. Even though Lara says I still got more fight in me, and you know I got a long ways to go still, and yeah, you're not gonna do good against these top names, man. The divisions at 160 or at 154. That's just my humble opinion. What do you all think about Lara, man? I just don't see him. You know, and this is a video to get my point across concerning Lara. You know, I just don't see much in him anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, great skills. But in my humble opinion, man, I'll just leave it at this. You know, concerning Erislandy Lara and his general career, you know what I'm saying, his career overall, it seems like he hasn't really like shined too much, you know what I'm saying? As far as like being elite status, top notch, you know. I think the biggest, and it's sad. It's sad to say it like this, to a certain degree. Like his biggest accomplishment was against his loss. Was his loss against Saul, you know, Canelo Alvarez. Because he debatably did win that fight. Okay, I agree. He debatably won that fight. But that's like his biggest accomplishment in the sport of boxing. Yeah, it's controversial. Maybe other people say, no, his biggest accomplishment was against another name, you know, against Trout, against, you know, whatever. But a lot of people, you know, highlight what I said earlier in the video. Highlight Lara versus Canelo. That's like one of his biggest highlights in his career. In Lara's career. So that's what I'm saying here. It seems like to me, in my humble opinion, Lara hasn't really shined, you know what I'm saying, in his career. I mean, he has, but against top-notch names, that's what I'm saying here. Against top-notch names, it's like, you know, he just hasn't been able to do it. Hasn't been able to do it. I wish the best for Lara, but, you know, concerning what he's saying right now, you know, I wanted to fight the winner between Charlo versus Castano. Who knows? Castano might win, but I doubt it. Yeah, Charlo versus Lara. Yeah, Lara won't. I'll see through this, man. Lara won't win. He'll get hurt. He'll get hurt. 38-year-old Lara, it's just over for him as far as, you know, top-notch competition. It's over for him. I think it's best for, you know, Lara, just keep making the bags, you know what I'm saying, and fighting these under par guys. I mean, that's it. That's what it is. That's what I see. You know, I mean, it would be cool to see, you know, I think it would be nice to see maybe Lara versus Harrison. But then again, Harrison, I spoke my mind concerning his last performance, you know. But, you know, yeah, that level would be nice. Lara versus Harrison. You got some names there. You got some names at 154. Go fight those other names and say, like, you know what I mean? That's what I feel about Lara. But don't you know, yeah, you're crossing the line with Charlo, man. You're definitely crossing the line. You know, maybe the other names like Lubin, you know what I'm saying? Erickson Lubin, you know, Harrison. You got some really good names there, man. Banana. Oh, man, that would be awesome. That would be cool. You see those level fighters? I'm not saying they're, I'm not saying that they're, you know, C-level 154 fighters. No, I mean, that would be interesting. But even against those names, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure he would beat Rosario. You know, Harrison, maybe, because of, you know, Harrison's last performance. Seems like the fire is not the same anymore with Harrison. You know, Lubin, I don't even know if he'll beat Lubin. You know, J-Rock, I don't know, man. I just don't see a lot of, with, you know. Sounds like I'm kind of contradicting myself, but The more I think about it, the more I think Lara can't even keep up with those names. Harrison, possibly. But all these other names I'm saying, I don't think he can, man. I just don't think he can. So what do you think, man? You think Lara can take these names? These upper echelon 154 fighters? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. Renee Box Young, thanks so much for liking, man. Subscribing, sharing, you know what I'm saying? Definitely showing your support, man. Renee Box Young, simply a platform where we discuss, critique, analyze, simply talk about sport of boxing in level-headed fashion, man. It's all love here, man. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe. Comment in the comment section. What do you think about Lara? Do you think that he's going to be able to keep up with these names? I don't. Okay? Peace out, fam. Love y'all.